Hello and welcome to my Yakuza Kiwami 2 100% trophy guide video. In this video we're going to talk about the clan creator minigame. So for clan creator, basically this takes up a lot of time in Kiwami 2. It's an interesting minigame where you just sort of control about 10 separate employees and then you sort of direct them to protect certain machinery in the construction yard. It's kind of like a very junior version of Command and Conquer, if you've ever played those games. Like you select your character, you move them, they attack, they do it all themselves pretty much. So for first things first, I'm going to show you where all the Amons are once you beat them in the sub-stories. So the first one's above the pub on Tenkaichi Street. Second one is just north or to the right of Ibizu Pawn. So to the right of Ibizu Pawn, but north from like going down from Sushi Jin. If you go down that road and then up, it'll be there in a little parkway. Third one is located down the steps near Theatre Square. And you have to go through this little corner bit. And there he is in the corner. He's not very good, Jiro-mon, I must say, in my personal opinion, but he is one of the Amons. So once you beat them in the sub-stories, they actually just appear around town and you can recruit them. So if you go to the far end of this street, I don't know which street that is, where is that street? Well, you'll just have to Google that one because I can't remember where it is. But never mind. So the general idea of this is you want to do the easier missions first. You create your team. So my team is full of Amons and some other people. You want a healer in your team. You want a decent buff. So Essence of Beefcake's pretty good. If you've got something that makes you invincible, please do that. Sirixi does a really good guide on this, so I'll link you to his guide. He gives you a full team and how to get those team members. So if you want to focus on that, please do. I did this kind of blind when I was playing it, so I didn't really read a guide for it, but after reading it afterwards, Sirixi does an amazing guide on, well, everything Yakuza. But yeah, please check out his guide linked in the description. It'll give you so many tips and make things a lot easier and quicker, and you'll get all the decent sort of buffs and things that help you progress a lot quicker. So you can recruit people at the where West Park is. So in the top right corner of the map, there's a big park area, and you go into the toilet, and that's the opening to the construction site. So Majima there, I think you talk to Majima, and he gives you a list of options, and you can boost your equipment. So you're protecting the van in this case. Sometimes it's a crane, sometimes it's random transformers or whatever. So if you get them up to full health first, there's some good perks that basically heal the equipment, so it makes it really hard to lose. I didn't actually have one of those perks, which was a bad idea. I really should have, because that would have made things so much easier. But yeah, in terms of the actual gameplay itself, you choose 10, is it 10 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You choose 9 people, sorry. And you just sort of place them wherever you want to place them. I would recommend placing them where the enemies are to start with, and then splitting them up, sort of thing. You get random money drops and stuff like that, which boosts the amount of money you get. So each perk on the left hand side costs money. So if I wanted to do the red one, that's an actual like a special move called Twister, and Majima does that. So if you go into a big group and use the Twister, it'll generally kill most of them. If you use Essence of Rainmaker, this one was specifically to get a load of points. Basically that times 5's the amount of money you get, or points or whatever it is, which one of the trophies is basically get for 200,000 points in one go, and that is only available on one mission. I think it's Muto Realty or something, I can't remember. And basically you can just easily get the money from doing that with the Rainmaker ability. A healer is always important, so the green's the healer ability. These all cost money though, so you've got to keep an eye on your money. You get money throughout and for killing the enemies and stuff. So you need to move around the map, make sure you're following people around the map. Make sure you can fight whoever it is. I've sent in Majima on his own there, he'll pretty much take out all of the enemies. But yeah, so the fighting itself is done by the computer, so you don't have to do anything really. You can help them out with certain buffs, like the essence of Ironheart there, that will boost all of the defense. There's some really good buffs, so you want to check out Series Z's guide on that. I think the ones you want are the ones with invincibility and the ones with healing, the ones with probably a strength boost of some sort, and the one that heals the transformers or the equipment, and that'll get you through really easily, I think. But I don't know which ones they are. You'll have to read his guide to see which ones they are, because they're really useful. But yeah, essentially you want to like defend with 3 people. You want to mix up their abilities just so you've got a bit of variety in case you need, you know, a bit of range. If you need, you know, close quarters. If you need someone with, like, you know, crazy axes and 2 lightsabers and whatnot. It can be useful just having someone sat at the back shooting. So like the healer generally has a gun, so they can do ranged attacks, which is quite useful. So the things at the bottom right hand corner, basically that's like a heal for yourself, and I think it might be a power boost as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, but basically you can cycle through the characters, and if you want to heal them, if they're losing too much health, then you just press Y, and that'll cost £1,000 to start with, and then 2,000, 5,000, etc. I don't know if it powers them up. It might do. If it does, even better. If not, yeah, who knows. Sorry about the quality here as well. The OBS just absolutely flopped sometimes when I was playing this game, and the actual game itself flopped as well quite a lot of the time, which was annoying. So when there's a boss, you want to gang up on them with as many people as you can. If you're quick off the mark, you can send over, you know, like 10 people to fight him. Obviously it's only wave 5 at the minute, so you don't want to send everyone at him, but you do want to kill them as quickly as possible, because they'll do a lot of damage to your characters, and that's not what you want. In terms of the story, there's like, I don't know, 20 missions, something like that, and they're all sort of similar. It's the same concepts, but different maps, and different bosses, and different difficulty, but for the most part, it's pretty generally the same. So you get awards for winning the full mission, and the awards allow you to upgrade the characters in general, which will boost the health. It'll boost all kinds of things, so could be useful to upgrade them sooner rather than later, especially if you get decent ones early. If you wanted to do this later on, I think it unlocks in Chapter 5. Clan Creator, so if you want to do it early, you're probably going to miss out on decent-ish characters, but again, you can check Series Z's guide out for the decent characters. There is random talks, which I think Series Z lists all the answers for them that you can do. It's like a special sort of mini. They go to the restaurant and you have to answer certain questions or whatever with whatever response you want to give, and that can get you a fair few awards as well, so useful to upgrade. But yeah, Series Z's got the answers there. It's not particularly difficult. You just move people around, press A to direct them to where you want them to go, and then they move around automatically within their range. Sometimes they get a bit overzealous and start going out of range, which is annoying, but you want to keep tabs on it. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it from me. I would recommend reading Series Z's guide here, genuinely, because it is really, really useful to get through it quicker. For me, I wouldn't have been doing half the stuff here that I was doing I would have had a better team, would have invincibility everyone, would have been healing my machines. Especially on the later levels, they get quite hectic. You get rocket launchers and grenades and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's one of those. But if you want to keep watching, it'll give you some examples. This one particularly is for an achievement to get 200,000 in one go. So if you want to take hints off that, I think I did a separate video for the actual trophy anyway. But I think later on, I'll show you the last mission and how hectic it gets. So if you want to like scroll to the right on your thing, you'll notice that it just gets absolutely chaotic. So many bosses, so many rocket launchers, almost lost in the end, but we didn't lose, thankfully. But yeah, that's probably it for this one. If you want to keep watching, feel free. Hopefully that gave you some sort of guidance, but genuinely check out Sirix's guide. It will aid you if you're struggling on this at all. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. Peace out. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest if you're watching. Much appreciated. Bye bye.
いい戦いぶりだったぞ。行くぞ、野郎ども。
て帰れると思うなよ。行くぞ
どこを守るか。お前ら指示に従えよ。どこを守るか。準備はいいか。お前ら指示に従えよ。このまま守りきれ。いい調子だ。このまま守りきれ。 調子だ。
カモン一族こそ最強なり。俺が死ねや。
このまま守りきれ。よし、いい調子だ。
行くでー。
このまま守りきれ。よし、いい調子だ。
さあ始めよう。
まま守りきれ。
死ねえ。
よし、いい調子だ。このまま守りきれ。よし、いい調子だ。
アモン一族こそ最強なり。
このまま守りきれ。よし、いい調子だ。 のまま守りきれ。よし、いい調子だ。
アモン一族こそ最強なり。
真島建設、本日の業務は完了だ。いい戦いぶりだったぞ。